What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. On this post, I'll be talking about FTX token. But before diving into FTX token, I will be talking about the overall crypto markets really quickly, which will include Bitcoin dominance, Bitcoin, Ethereum, total altcoin market cap, and I'll share with you, as I have been always, on why I should be looking at these bigger market indicators first before any particular altcoins. Now, before I begin, if you guys are enjoying this content, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, as I should be coming out with more regular posts, probably 2 to 3 posts a day on most days. And of course, if this bull run continues, I'll be also sharing with you guys why I think the bull run continuing is still likely. But please do read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor, and none of this should be taken as financial advice. I am only sharing with you guys my speculations and opinions on this market. I do have quite a bit of the altcoins myself, so my opinion on this market is still currently mostly bullish. I don't have any FTX token, but if I see a good setup, I would probably jump in to a trade. But I don't have any FTX tokens right now. Now, if you guys do want to support me and my channel, you guys can use any of my affiliate links below if you guys are in the US. And if you guys don't have a crypto.com or Weibo account, they should still be giving away bonuses when you successfully sign up with them, and I should also get a bonus as well. So I truly appreciate that. Now let's go right ahead into the market and see what exactly is going on. Bitcoin dominance here. We are currently below the weekly 21 SMA, which has been one of the key supports here for Bitcoin dominance price action here. Bitcoin dominance now at about 44%, which has decreased quite a bit since it has hit about 48% just about last week there. Okay. Now, I did say that Bitcoin dominance is running within a falling wedge pattern, and when Bitcoin dominance is actually going down, that is more of a good indicator for the altcoins, given that Bitcoin does not dump, of course. Now, Bitcoin dominance here has been running within the falling wedge pattern. I initially had the falling wedge pattern like this, but I did have to adjust the falling wedge pattern and expand it because that did not look like a breakout of the falling wedge pattern. Now, falling wedge patterns are generally bullish, which means if Bitcoin dominance here actually breaks to the upside of this falling wedge pattern, that is not as good for the altcoins, especially if Bitcoin dumps. Now, like I said, some key major supports here, the daily 50 SMA, the 3-day 21 SMA now, and the weekly 21 SMA. Okay, so this is what I'm going to be keeping an eye out on and see if this will have a positive effect on the altcoins, or the flip side, of course. Now let's go over to Bitcoin price action here. As I have mentioned, on the daily time frame, I can see more of a cup and handle pattern here, and the price action is on the handle of the cup and handle pattern. Since it has reached about 67K there, the price action has dropped all the way back down to about 56K, but that was a very quick wick. I was there to witness that wick. Got me a little worried there, but since seeing the bounce back here, it looks like it is still trying to get back to the previous resistance here at about 67K. I did say that on the daily time frame that there was a falling wedge pattern, and it looks like price action did break out of that falling wedge pattern, which is generally a bullish pattern again. However, there was also a head and shoulders pattern here, right? So I want to see this price action on Bitcoin daily chart to actually get a higher candle close above this higher than this previous daily candle close here at about 63K. Right, so even if it looks like the price action has broken out of that falling wedge pattern, I would still feel a little more safe. I would not feel as safe until it actually completely reverses against this inverse, this head and shoulders pattern here, right? So that's what I'm looking for. Even though it looks like the price action has broken out of the falling wedge pattern, I'm going to look for that extra confirmation here, just to increase my likelihood of success before opening any long positions into any particular setups. Now, before opening any more long positions, that is, into any other particular setups here. So that's what I'm looking at for Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin, as long as it does not dump, that should still be pretty good for the altcoins, as we have seen quite a bit of the altcoins did make quite a bit of a move over this weekend, which is not very common. Now let's go ahead and go to Ethereum here. Now Ethereum here, as I have been mentioning, is that what I observed is that Ethereum does lead ahead of the total altcoin market cap. I've been saying that because right now on the weekly time frame for Ethereum, we do see a cup and handle pattern. Price action did break out of that cup and handle pattern. It looks like we are going to get a weekly candle close above this cup and handle pattern neckline again. So that's a pretty good sign. Let's go over to the total altcoin market cap. Total altcoin market cap excluding Ethereum, which is total 3. So as you guys can see, this chart does lag behind Ethereum. So if this time again, Ethereum does lead ahead of the way, ahead of the total altcoin market cap charts, then I could be very likely expect the bull run to actually continue here when I do see some weekly candle closes above this previous resistance at about 1 trillion. I was to say 1 trillion just to be exact here. So let's see if this actually follows through with Ethereum again this time. So that would be a pretty good indicator that I'm watching as well. Now with that said, let's go over to FTX token, which right now I am estimating a rising wedge pattern on the weekly time frame. And I want to look at the weekly time frame here because then I won't have any outliers on top of this trend line here. Even though I only have 2 touching points, I'm looking for 3 touching points. So this is still an estimate of a rising wedge pattern, which is generally a bearish pattern, right? So something else I am also looking at is the possible bearish divergence scenario here. If we actually do get a weekly candle close above this previous weekly candle close at about $74, we do have to look for a weekly RSI reading that's higher than the previous at about 72. If it does not, that would actually confirm that this rising wedge pattern, that would more so confirm that this rising wedge pattern is still in play, because bearish divergence usually signal a pullback, even if we get a higher weekly candle close here. So this is what I'm looking at, a possible rising wedge pattern that is forming. I'm waiting for that 3rd wick to touch this upper trend line here, right? So I don't think this is going to be, if this price action was to actually break to the upside, it does need to break this upper trend line here, in my opinion, in this generally bearish pattern. And of course, like I said, possible bearish divergence scenario. We do have a possible bearish divergence scenario here on the monthly time frame as well, if we do get a equal or higher monthly candle close here. So something to be watching out for. However, in the short term, we are getting supported by the daily 50 SMA, daily 21 SMA. And there is support here below the bottom trend line, the 3-day 50 SMA and the weekly 21 SMA, if the price action does break this bottom trend line here. Now, this is what I'm looking at for FTX token and the overall markets as a whole right now. If you guys did enjoy this content, make sure to subscribe to this channel. If you guys do want to see more of the more updates on the FTX token, make sure to like this video. If I get enough views on this video, I will continue to make more updates on this specific token. So see you guys next time.